Hey, it's Dallas J. Moore with SocialRepublic.com. Today we're talking about games and contests, and I just kind of wanted to point out a few things from my perspective, things that you can do, things that you can focus on so you do it well and maybe better than your competition. So if we're talking about games and contests and using social media as that kind of medium to get people excited and get them engaged, there's a few things to keep in mind and think about. One, I know you can't read this and I apologize, but one, there's going to be other brands, and there are already other brands out there using contests, using games to engage other people to build and grow their business through social media. So knowing that, you have to understand from a consumer and a customer standpoint, they're going to have to make choices. So do they want to be in games and contests with you or another brand? Not that they can't be in both, but it's kind of like listening to radio or watching TV. You know, you can watch two stations between commercials and things like that, but much more than that, it becomes difficult. And if a contest or a game isn't fun or engaging or worth your time and effort, you probably aren't going to want to be involved with it. So knowing that they do have choices, make yours the best choice. Make yours the most engaging and fun and entertaining and worthwhile. And again, if it's not fun and it's not worth their time and effort, they're probably not going to participate. So keep that in mind. Two, you have to be different. We just discussed that there are other brands using games and using contests to build and grow their network online. So you have to be different. You have to use your brain. You have to get excited. You have to get creative. You have to use a strategic angle to essentially beat your competition. Be better than they are at these things. So you have to be different, because if you're not, you're one of the same, and if you're one of the same, nobody's going to engage, nobody's going to care, you're not going to see any benefit out of it. So be different. It's worth the time and effort and energy to be different. And then three, bridge the gap between online and offline. Social media and social networking, those tools are fantastic, but there's a lot you can do offline as well. Like I organize the Des Moines Zombie Walk every year. We've done 2009, 2010, and now coming up to 2011. We're bridging the gap between online and offline. So kind of mix it up. There's a lot you can do to get people excited online, to get them to an event, to get them to a concert, to get them to go on a scavenger hunt, whatever that might be, to engage in some type of game or activity or contest that you're doing where they can meet other people who would be engaging online and meet offline. So bridge that gap. Make sure you're trying to take those things. It doesn't always have to be offline, but online and offline. Kind of mix it up a little bit. Allow people to engage with one another. Make it fun. Make it exciting. So recap, other brands will be using contests and games. So that means consumers and customers have to make a choice. Do they want to do it with you or with somebody else? So keep that in mind. And if it's not fun, it's not worthwhile, they're not going to do it. They're not going to care. And you have to be different. If you're not different, you're one of the same, you're one of the same, nobody cares. And three, bridge the gap. Online, offline. Mix it up a little bit. Do a little bit of both. So this is Dallas J. Moore on SocialRepublic.com. We're talking about games and contests and utilizing social media to do so. So if you have a comment, please leave it here. Check out the articles I've got posted. If we can help your brand get into games and contests, please check out our contact page. All right, have a great week. Thanks.